The European Film Festival is back for the fourth time at Cinema Nouveau theatres in Johannesburg, Pretoria, Durban and Cape Town from the 5th to the 14th of May. The films in the festival will represent 12 European countries showcasing both upcoming and established filmmakers. To tell us more about the festival, we're joined in studio by Katarina Hedren, who is the festival director for this year. Good to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having me.
So this is fantastic. It's called the European Film Festival, and we obviously are having it here locally in South Africa. Why? Why do we feel the need to have a European film festival?
Because you want to see, I hope, films from all over the world, films that you normally wouldn't get access to, stories from elsewhere, I would say. And Europe is part of the world, and great cinema is, great films are made in Europe, so this is a great opportunity to see
It certainly is, and it's always nice to see what the world is focusing in on, because I mean, when you look at the stories that are being told in countries, it's always so interesting to see, you know, you're not alone. Everybody's got their own issues, and they're all dealing with their own gremlins in a way.
And that's the beauty of it, right? And whether you're in Croatia or Ireland, you tell your story and it's formed and shaped by the country you're in, but still in South Africa or in Swaziland or in Ethiopia, you can still relate to it, because in the end, it's human stories.
Yeah, indeed. Talk to us about some of the films and the countries that will be showcased.
I can mention Croatia and Ireland, for example. They are part of the festival for the first time, which is really exciting. Croatia is represented by a film called The High Sun, and it's an award-winning film. It was played in Cannes and won an award for Best First Film. It's a story that is told through three love stories, actually, told in 91, 2001 and 2011, and telling love stories unfolding first in the beginning of the Balkan War, just right after the end of the Balkan War, and then 10 years after, when some people are trying to move on and some people are still in pain, and how you navigate that and how that affects your love and your life. So that's a beautiful story. We have the Irish film, which is a documentary called The Queen of Ireland. Oh, wow. Which is a beautiful story. It's a story about an activist called Rory O'Neill, who is also a drag queen, called Panty Bliss. And it's a story about his life and activism. So he's a famous drag queen in his country and internationally, and also someone who has been a gay rights activist. And he's coming to South Africa, so he's going to attend the last screening in Johannesburg, which is great. That's great for moviegoers and fans out there. The festival through the years, have you seen it growing? Have you seen people sort of really taking to this and wanting to come out and see what Europe is offering? So this is my second year as the director, and then before that I followed it as a cinema festival goer. And it is a festival that attracts attention. European cinema, even if people might not know what to fill it with, we might think of classic French film, whatever that is, or classic film from certain countries that we see a certain way. But so I think in itself it attracts a big audience, and now we want to grow that audience, which I think we are doing, and also widen and surprise and bring new things that people not necessarily associate with European cinema.
So it's obviously just at the different Nouveau cinemas in these cities that we've mentioned. It's Joburg, it's Durban, it's Cape Town, and who am I missing out here? And Pretoria as well. So it's all the Nouveau cinemas that you can go, and obviously select cinemas are showing different films at different times in the day.
Exactly. So what you do is you either go to Cinema Nouveau or Ster-Kinekos websites. You can also go to our festival website, eurofilmfest.co.za, where you find the films easily and where you can book. It'll take you straight to the booking site.
Tell me, any local films that are being incorporated into the festival this year?
No local films are part of it.
So this is all European based?
All European, yes.
So you've told us about Croatia and Ireland. Which other countries that jump to mind that we're going to be showing?
Austria. It's a beautiful story called Stefan Zweig, Farewell to Europe. Stefan Zweig is an author and playwright who lived during the Second World War, and it's about him and his the last part of his life. And it's a story about an author, the role of the author during a time of crisis, which is very moving and a beautifully shot film.
Fantastic.
Netherlands, Strike or Pose. It's a documentary, another documentary. It tells the story about Madonna's background dancers during her famous Blonde Ambition tour.
I heard about that one. one. Oh, great. So that one's going to be showcased as well.
That one is showcased. American Honey is the British entry. It's a film about a young girl coming to age, a young American girl coming to age in America, and the road trip she does with a bunch of wayward magazine sellers.
Wonderful. How is the selection process? I mean, how does it go about sort of saying, okay, these are the movies we want to showcase?
So first there are the criteria. The films can't be older than 2 years. And then it's quality and films that have been acknowledged with awards and acclaim nationally and internationally. So I look for films that fit that criteria, and then creating a program where these films fit in their own right, but also as part of a whole.
Excellent. Well, listen, good luck with it.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
it goes well. Sounds like you've got a fantastic selection this year. So book your ticket, Cinema Nouveau, in different theatres around the country. So get onto the website, have a look, and choose the one that you'd like to see and enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming in and talking to us about this. Katarina Hedren, who's the festival director for this European Film Festival.